The enemies to lovers trope, a storyline as old as time, continues to captivate audiences worldwide, promising the thrilling journey from animosity to affection. But what lies beneath this undying allure? This trope isn't merely about romance, it's a testament to the human capacity for growth, understanding, and love. Let's delve into this fascinating narrative device, exploring its origins, appeal, variations, and how it can both succeed spectacularly and stumble unexpectedly. Definition: at its core, the enemies to lovers trope involves two characters who start off as adversaries. This animosity can stem from a range of sources: rival factions, opposing goals, or personal vendettas. However, as the story progresses, these characters undergo significant development, leading to mutual respect, understanding, and ultimately love. It's a journey from conflict to compromise, disdain to deep affection. Origins. This trope has roots deep in literary history, finding its presence in classical literature, such as William Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing, with Beatrice and Benedict's sharp-tongued exchanges evolving into genuine love. However, it saw a resurgence in popularity with the rise of romantic novels in the 19th and 20th centuries, and it has become a staple in contemporary romance literature and media. Why it works: psychological, narrative appeal. The enemies to lovers trope taps into several psychological and narrative mechanisms that make it irresistibly appealing. Firstly, it encapsulates the dramatic tension and conflict essential for a gripping story. The initial enmity between the characters adds complexity to their relationship, making their eventual union all the more satisfying. Psychologically, it speaks to the belief in redemption and the power of love to transcend differences. It also mirrors real-life experiences where first impressions can be misleading and deeper connections are formed over time. Examples 1. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Perhaps the quintessential example, Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy's journey from mutual disdain to profound love has enchanted readers for centuries. 2. The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. A modern take on the trope, this novel features Lucy and Joshua, office nemeses whose competitive dynamic evolves into something more. 3. A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This fantasy novel showcases the evolving relationship between Fair and Rysand, weaving magic, intrigue, and romance seamlessly together. Variations. This trope is versatile, appearing across genres from classic literature to contemporary romance, fantasy, and even science fiction. Variations include the hate-to-love scenario, where characters' initial hatred isn't based on competition or rivalry, but on misunderstandings or preconceived notions. Another common variant is the rivals to lovers, where the characters are competing against each other for a specific goal or prize, only to find love along the way. When it fails, however, the trope can fail, particularly when it relies too heavily on the enmity aspect, overshadowing the development of a genuine connection. Without showing a believable transition from hostility to affection, the relationship can feel forced or unrealistic. Additionally, a poorly handled enemies to lovers arc can inadvertently romanticize toxic behavior or relationships, a pitfall authors should carefully avoid. For writers, tips on using this trope effectively. To employ this trope effectively, writers should focus on character development and the gradual buildup of the relationship. Begin with clear reasons for the initial animosity, then layer in moments of vulnerability, shared experiences, and mutual understanding that pave the way for a believable shift in their dynamics. Avoiding instant forgiveness for past wrongs and instead showing characters working through their issues can add depth and realism to the romance. Conclusion. The enduring appeal of the enemies to lovers trope lies in its ability to showcase the transformative power of love and the belief in the potential for change. It's a narrative journey from discord to harmony, reflecting the complexities of human relationships and the notion that love can indeed conquer all. For readers, it's a hopeful reminder of the possibility of finding common ground with those we least expect. For writers, it's a challenging yet rewarding trope that, when executed with care and depth, can resonate deeply with audiences. Ultimately, the enemies to lovers trope endures because it speaks to the heart of the human experience, the capacity for growth, understanding, and most importantly, love. Understanding tropes helps both readers enjoy books more and writers craft better stories. What tropes do you love or hate? What should I cover next? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for weekly trope breakdowns.